Charges are now filed against a woman accused of stabbing her boyfriend multiple times in downtown Duluth. It is an update to a story we first broke Tuesday night. 38-year-old Tawana Dunbar faces 3 felonies, including second-degree assault. Authorities say Dunbar got into an argument with her boyfriend at the Union Gospel Mission on Sunday, thinking that he was cheating on her. Well, Dunbar ended up punching her boyfriend, but things calmed down shortly after that, and then they went back to their apartment. Then on Tuesday, Dunbar came back to the Union Gospel Mission and allegedly stabbed her boyfriend multiple times. Police responded and arrested her. Her boyfriend was taken to the hospital, but was later released. Dunbar is still in jail. She'll be back in court later this month. Now, court records show that she has 3 previous domestic violence convictions.